सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 279, verse 106. तच्चिन्तनं तत्कथनं अन्योन्यं तत्प्रबोधनम् एतदेकपरत्वं च ब्रह्माभ्यासं विदुर्बुधाः. When I am listening to the scriptures, the Prasthanatrayam, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, Prakarana Grandhas, I understand about the nature of Atma as pure existence, consciousness, infinite principle. I come to know about the Atman nature. By applying the prakriyas, avasthatraya viveka prakriya, panchakosha viveka prakriya, drigdrishya viveka prakriya, by all these prakriyas, analysis, I come to understand that pure consciousness is Brahman. My nature is Brahman only. I understand. Having studied 1 decade or 2 decades, many times our mind undergoes a sort of disturbance when such a provoked situations comes, because of interactions, because of people's behavior. Our mind undergoes a turbulence or a turmoil, a disturbance. Then I, the Vedantic student, who is 20 years study completed student, feels, if I am Brahman, why I am having this turbulence in the mind? If I have understood I am Brahman, why this mind undergoes a turmoil? This lack of peace, ashanti, or some sort of uneasiness or dukkham at internal level raise a doubt, am I gnani or not? The question arises, the doubt arises in our own mind, in our own buddhi. Have I received self-knowledge? Have I received this teaching which gives self-knowledge? Have I got self-knowledge really speaking or not? I myself doubt my own knowledge. This is possible. Almost all students at one point of time, this is the possible situation occurs in many of students. It is not a new and embarrassing situation. A natural phenomenon happens in our mind. For that Shastra says, this type of thinking, I have some turbulence in my mind, I have disturbed mind, I have not yet received the teaching because I am sorrowful. This type of thinking is because of some wrong way of application, a wrong way of interpretation. This is called pramatru buddhi doshaha. Pramana Shastram is well and profound. Its teaching is excellent. There is no doubt. Brahma is Shuddham Brahma, pure Brahman, Nirdushtam Brahma, Dosharahitam Brahma. Then, once Pramana is the supreme, Prameyam Brahman is Param Brahma, supreme, supermost, then I have to claim that Brahman I am. Still I feel samsari. I am samsari means there is some snag happening in between. That Shastra says, Pramatra buddhi dosha. Your buddhi, there is some dosha, interpretational problems. How you are interpreting jnanam? You are connecting the anatma, ahankara, mind with atma, the pure consciousness. The mixture, I am, lower I, ahankara, in I am, aham, Brahman, both mixture is there. Mixture is there. In this mixture, when you say I am Brahman, from higher I standpoint only you are Brahman. You are not Brahman from the lower I standpoint or Vachyartha I stand. Consciousness or Brahman from lower I standpoint. Consciousness or Brahman from lower I standpoint. Inferior I standpoint. Vachyartha I standpoint. You can never be secure from Vachyartha I standpoint. You never be free from that, what you can call this samsara problems from Vachyartha I standpoint. What we are doing mistake, when I say I am Brahman, pure consciousness from higher I standpoint, immediately I club myself with Vachyartha I. Vachyartha I is always suffering I. Some limitation or something or other, it is there in the Vachyartha I. Physical pain, emotional pain, intellectual limitation, so many are there in this. You can never adjust this properly, perfectly. It is not possible. In Anatma, lower I, it is not possible. Therefore, this Mithyatva Nischaya is very important. That is called Viparita Bhavana here. Regarding Vachyartha I have a Viparita Bhavana. Habitual notions. From long time they are coming. Without my plan, without my will, without my effort, they just come and pour. Backing me all the time. So Shastra says you have to remove that obstacle, Viparita Bhavana obstacle. You have to do that alone. You need not improve your knowledge. You need not improve knowledge. You come to Brahma Sutra class also, I talk about you are Brahman. When you come to Bhagavad Gita class also, I say you are Brahman. When you come to Panchadasi class also, I say what? You are Brahman. You come to any of one of my classes, what I say all the time? You are Brahman, you are Brahman, you are Brahman. In that there is no change. Just as when you put switch on the light and the light is burning already, it is illuminating, it has to give light to the hall to remove darkness. But I have switched on, the light is burning, but it is not destroying or removing the darkness in the hall. What must be the reason? You want to press the switch once again. Already light is burning, illuminating. You need not press the switch again and again. You have to remove the black cloth that which is covered on the bulb. Bulb is burning already, but I have switched on, bulb is burning, light is not coming, means some cloth is covered on the bulb. What you have to do? You have to remove the cloth. Similarly, in my mind, bulb, buddhi bulb, the Shastra Pramana switch is switched on. Tat tvam asi switched on. You have understood that Paramatma Aham Asmi, I am Brahman, you have understood. There is no doubt in this. Pramanam, Shastra is operated. Once Shastra operation taken place, operation means what? Unfolded. Shastra words are revealed. Shastra words are presented in front of you. Shastra is operated, Pramanam. That mind, antakaranam, the knowledge has to take place. It has to take place, it has taken place also. But your viparita bhavanas, they are covering. That is the obstacle. That pramatra buddhi dosha, you have to remove. For that, Vidyaranya is telling how to remove that viparita bhavana. How to remove. Remember all the time Shastra. In this sloka, from Yoga Vashishtam, he says, 2 abhyasas, I told you, 2 types of nididhyasanam. Samadhi abhyasa rupa nididhyasanam, Brahma abhyasa rupa nididhyasanam. So, Samadhi abhyasa rupa nididhyasanam we saw in the first chapter of Panchadasi, 54th shloka I said, Tabhyam nirvichikitse arthe chetasaha sthapitasya yat Ekatanatvam etat hi nididhyasana muchyate. So by yoga practice, desha, kala, asana sthiti, indriya sthiti, manasthiti, buddhi sthiti, prana sthiti, you have to sit and do meditation, samadhi abhyasa rupa nididhyasanam. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the prana, I am not. Neti neti iti vachanaihi. I am pure Brahman. That is sitting nididhyasanam. What is the second type of nididhyasanam? Brahmabhyasa rupa nididhyasanam. Brahmabhyasa rupa nididhyasanam means one word, one sentence we can note. Second type of meditation, while walking, talking, while doing interactions also, a life in which I am not very much away from the teaching. Adi alert living. A life in which I am not very much away from the Vedantic teaching. Easiest way of nididhyasanam. My lifestyle and my Vedantic teaching should gel together, align together. Easiest way. A life in which I am not very much away from the Vedantic teaching. Whatever values said in Vedanta, I am following that. What is the Karma Yoga said in Shastra? I am doing that. What is the Upasana Yoga said in Shastra? I am doing that. I am in full with Vedantic lifestyle, Vedic vision, Vedic lifestyle I am living. How can I be away from Shastra? You tell me. Simple. People, they are not having Karma Yoga Abhyasa, Upasana Yoga Abhyasa, values somewhere. What are all values Krishna Paramatma talking, Shastra talking? Am I having those values with me? Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti. Am I real near to Shastra? I am far to Shastra. If I am close to all that required qualifications, I am very close to Shastra. Therefore, I am not very much away from the Shastric, Vedantic teaching. I am very close. Means what? Shastra says, don't interact with people who are always talking with Anatma, about Anatma. Reduce your interactions with Anatma world. Have you reduced? ஒன்னுக்கு 3 செல்போன் வச்சிருந்தா என்ன நிதித்தியாசனம் பண்ண முடியும்? How many options in that phone? How many options? And using all sorts of options. Why, when you are a Vedantic student, why you want so many options in the phone? What do you want? With Anatma world, Mithya world? Why can't you stop? No, Vyavaharam Swamini. keep it Vyavahara. You are in Vyavahara means you lose sight of. Until you become a Brahmanishtaha, you cannot go for Vyavahara. Once you become a Brahmanishtaha, you never lose sight of, then it is a sport for you, then you handle no problem. But one incident or other, one event or other comes and disturbs you, and totally you are losing your Vedantic teaching. That means what? You have not yet assimilated why you are having interaction with the world. Therefore reduce. That is called Brahmabhyasa Rupa Nididhyasanam. So alert life itself is a Nididhyasanam. What Vasishta Maharshi says to Rama in Yoga Vasishtam, written by Valmiki, he says, Tat Chintanam, dwelling upon the teaching. This is the way to come out of Viparita Bhavana. This is the way to come out of Viparita Bhavana, which is the obstacle not allowing me to assimilate the Shastra. How much you are listening is not the question. How much you are understanding, how much Shastra, Satyam, the truth you are claiming, that is important. Tat Chintanam, dwelling upon the teaching. How? Either by reading your own notes, or rewriting your own notes, or listening what you have recorded. In every class, some students record. After going home, are you listening that same again? You have to listen. You have to keep it again. Once in a while you have to listen. Tat Chintanam, thinking about that. Or sitting quietly also and Chintanam. Whatever Swamini said, recapitulation. We call it as recapitulation. Recapitulate. How much time you are recapitulating the teaching? That is very important. Tat Chintanam. Number 2, Tat Kathanam. Share your knowledge with your friends or family members. Tat Kathanam. If nobody is available nearby, at least only with the students, colleagues, you can share each other by phone or meeting each other at the same place in your house. And what Swamini said, what are the points, how you understand, how I understood. And once again they have to revise the lesson. That way we can do. Spend time. Anyonyat tat prabodhanam, mutual sharing between same students who are all studying the same subject. You should not ask the other student who is coming newly, suppose. One student is coming only from 6 months. You are studying from 16 years. How can you share with her? Some students, they feel comfortable with them. And a new student, so they start talking all higher, all points and all. How can you talk with a 6-month student and going and talking? And she is next to my house. She is next to your house, and how can you talk? She cannot understand. You are confusing her with your vocabulary unnecessarily. That's why mutual sharing means 5th standard student has to share with 5th standard student, not with LKG student. That is important. Our student is Swamini, same school we are studying. Same school we are studying, my student is my brother only. Therefore I want to share. 5th standard student, brother, can share 5th class knowledge with 1st standard student, his sister. எப்படி இருக்கும்? அது தெரியும் Swamini. That we know. Vedanta also like that only. For example, wife is coming from 10 years. Husband is coming from 1 year only. She should not go and blast in front of him. You know that? You know that? What? Prakriyas? All this. And she should not shout at him. You don't know this? You don't know this. அவருக்கு எப்படி தெரியும் பாவம்? Because of so much enthusiasm, she want to make her husband also to swallow whole 5-year course within 1 year. The extremities, 2 extremities always. So one student having one type of capacity depends upon the time they are spending, how many years, from how many years they are coming. So don't talk without seeing from how long they are coming, how much they are grasping, without knowing that. One student openly said, last month I met one of my old student, and she was attending my all classes, and she was so alert in the class and so focusing and so much absorbing. I saw such a wonderful student. I was so happy, really. And she bought all my CDs and she was listening, and she is sharing with some people also. She is so happy, and openly she says, she is very frank, she says, Swamini, very, very highly advanced and the technical and all, I cannot understand, Swamini. I am telling you frankly now. She said frankly, I cannot understand too advanced, high teaching, I cannot understand, Swamini. Openly she accepted, honestly she accepted. It is difficult only. Without studying properly, you should not go to the advanced text. Without studying properly, systematically, you should not go to a guru somewhere, someone teaching advanced text. You are not supposed to go. But when can I study, Swamini? If I don't go now, I cannot get opportunity. You won't get opportunity, doesn't matter. You get more confusion here. But the curiosity won't stop us. Intellectual itching. I want to study. That is why understand systematic study is most important part of our spiritual education. Never go for advanced text. Anywhere anybody is teaching, let them teach. Even next to my house, when I have not completed Upanishads properly study, how can I go to that Brahma Sutra class? Same teacher means if I listen to others Upanishads also simultaneously and I attend same teacher from same teacher class, it's okay. Somehow you can manage. How much time you are spending for Upanishadic study? How many times you have completed Bhagavad Gita from teacher, from your own study? How much time you have spent? Without doing all this work, just like that, I want to study from here and there and like this and matter. People. I have seen many people. They are totally confused. Utterly confused. They are good enough, but they cannot understand. I have seen them. Once she said, I myself surprised first. I myself surprised for a few minutes. I could not even come back to my normalcy. Once that student said, because she is very close to me. Close to me means very closely she talks, very closely she is. I cannot understand, she said happily. I will try to understand. I cannot understand. Enna pandrathu? Enna panna mudiyum? The tough, higher applications of Vedanta, all people are not ready. That's why I am asking you, systematically who comes to class and work hard and do homework, they alone can understand. All people cannot understand. Anyonyat tat prabodhana means those who are equals, only you have to share, not with all people. Etad eka paratvam. This means, etat eka paratvam means give importance, eka paratvam, give importance to Vedantic teaching alone. The mind does not get out of this Vedantic teaching. Etad eka paratvam means the mind should not get out of Vedantic teaching at any time. Under that musician remembers the sapasa shruti all the time. Sapasa. Like that, subconscious level, I have to remember this. Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. What type of Brahman also I have to remember? Pure consciousness, awareness. I am pure. Nan, aham. That is pure Brahman. I am. Constantly, subconscious level, it has to go on and on and on. That is called etad eka paratvam. This is called Brahmabhyasam iti Buddhaha viduhu. Wise people know this is called Brahmabhyasa Rupa Nididhyasanam. This is called Brahmabhyasa Rupa Nididhyasanam. No need of particular asana, particular time, particular place. No conditions at all, but Pashyan Shrunvan Sprushan Jigran. Throughout my life, throughout my day, throughout my routine, I remember the teaching. I remember the teaching. Next shloka, up to here we saw in the last class. Buddhaha viduhu. Param means tatparyam ityarthaha. Tatparyam, the purport, the content, the core. Next, Shruti, Smriti, two examples Vidyaranya gives here. How to stop your Viparita Bhavana. How to remove your Viparita Bhavana obstacle. Viparita Bhavana or Adhyasa Rupa Viparita Bhavana. Viparita, Viparyaya or Viparita Bhavana. How to remove? 107. Tameva dhiro vijnaya prajnam kurvita brahmanaha nanudhyayad bahu shabdan ध्यायाद् बहु शब्दान् वाचो विज्ञापनं हि तत्. In Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, it is said one can prevent or remove this Viparita Bhavana in 4.4.21. 4th chapter Brihadaranyaka, 4th Brahmanam, 21st shloka, 21st mantra. Bodily lifted from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, but the idea of Mundaka Upanishad is given here. Anya vacho vimunchatha. That is Mundaka Upanishad idea, presented in Brihadaranyaka language. Tam eva dhiraha. Tam atmanam. Tam means atmanam. Atmanam eva dhiraha. Dhiraha viveki. Dhiyam rati buddhim palayati iti dhiraha. Dhiraha sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha. Vijnaya means shravana manana dwara. Having done sufficient shravana, Vijnaya means through shravanam, removal of ignorance, through mananam, the removal of doubt regarding Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. Doubts regarding three things only. Regarding individual, the Jiva, Tvampada Vichara, Tvampada, Tatpada regarding Ishvara, regarding Jagat, the world. Doubts removal. Vijnaya. Pragnam kurvita brahmanaha. Prajna means nididhyasanam kurvita. Let the Brahmana means, in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Brahmana means jnani. Brahma janati iti brahmanaha. Pragnam kurvita, nididhyasanam kurvita, brahmabhyasana rupa nididhyasanam kurvita. Kurvita means abhyasayet. Let the brahmana, the wise person, continue in alert living. Protect that thought. Pragnam kurvita means protect that thought, that which you have received while learning, while listening. That thought only should come. Protect that thought. Then, na anudhyayat bahun shabdan. Bahun shabdan na anudhyayat. Bahun Shabdan means Dvaita Shabdan or Anatma Shabdan. The words connected to regarding Dvaita. Words connected are regarding Anatma. Anatma Shabdan. Too much of Anatma Vyavahara. Na Anudhyayat. Anudhyayat is Anudhyayet ityartha. Aparavidya. Bahun Shabdan means Aparavidya Shabdan. Tarka, Vyakaranam, go on and talking about the logical matters and Vyakaranam, focusing time for Vyakaranam only. Vyakaranam is an ancillary subject, a supportive subject for Vedanta. Many people come to Vedanta, forget Vedanta, they go to Vyakaranam. And they enter Tarka for the sake of Vedanta. They forget Vedanta, they go to Tarka. One student, I know him, he studied on course also. He knows Panini Sutras. Anywhere, any sutra, he quotes. Number also he says. So-and-so chapter, so-and-so section, so-and-so number. He says. That much Paniniye ukarnirkara ullan thonopa. Andalaki grammar. So such type of people are there. They know so much. Even Tarka also, they are very good in talking about Tarka and all. They never focus this Tattvamasi Mahavakya. Not all people, I have seen many of them, they lose their track. There is a possibility because you are spending more energy in that only, more time in that only. Where is a quality mind for Vedanta? Where is a quality time for Vedanta? Study, analysis, further text you have to study, Prakarana Grandhas you have to study. They won't give much time to Vedanta. They give time to all those things. What to do now? That's what Brihadaranyaka knows this. These are all people do like this. Bahun Shabdan na Anudhyayat. Anudhyayet. May you not dwell upon Anatma Vyavahara. One meaning. Second meaning you can take. Too much of other shastrams. Generally we get into too many other shastrams, the supportive shastrams. There are people who come to Vedanta and study Jyotish Shastram also. It is not wrong in studying. But once you go to other shastram, if you are not very careful, you are not alert, vigilant, you will be carried away by that Anatma Shastram. That is Atma Shastram. That is Anatma Shastram. 99% of people will be carried away by Anatma Shastram. No doubt in that. Idhukku separate punyam venum, extra intelligence venum. Yoga Shastra, many people come, but they don't know how much to take from yoga and how much to drop, they do not know. So these are all very, very important. You require Ishvara Krupa, Atma Krupa, Guru Krupa, Shastra Krupa. Without that Krupa, you will miss that train. You miss the destination also. By that time you reach, it is over. Okay. Bahuna Shabdan na anudhyayet. Why? Anya vachaha viglapanam hitat. All other aparavidya, what Shastra says, Shankaracharya says, aparavidya hi avidya. It is as good as ignorance. Avidya, aparavidya. Other than Brahma Vidya, any education we don't care, we don't give importance. They are all byproducts. We don't want to give much importance to them. If you don't have Brahma Vidya, what is the use of having other Vidya? Vacho Viglapanam, they are weakening you. V plus glai dhatu. Viglapana means weakening. They will weaken Aparavidya, Vyakaranam, Tarka, Jyotisham, Siksha, Kalpam or any other sciences in the world. They will weaken your mind, they will weaken your physical energy. Your capacity, your caliber, whole will be drained. Viglapanam. They are all taking your energy, they are all weakening your mental faculty. And people praise, they may give you certificate, they may give you award also. But you are losing your precious time, quality, energy, quality, intellectual caliber for Anatma Vidya. Next shloka. This is Shruti support. So since Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says, don't waste your time, your energy in Anatma Shastrams, Dvaita Shastrams, other than Brahma Vidya, don't waste your time. I told you, many students asked me, Swamini, teach that this except Prasthanatrayam. They ask everything. Because whatever they like, one student saw Narayaniyam book in my house. She came last month to my house. And a Narayanam book, so Swamini, why can't you teach Narayaniyam? Narayaniyam, first shloka, to understand, you have to study 10 years Upanishad. Narayaniyam, first shloka, Sandra Nandava Bodhatmakam Anupamidam. That shloka you want to understand, you have to study 10 years Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads. I can't explain first shloka itself, I get stuck with first shloka. First shloka tande pom mudiyadu. Isn't it? So, I am not telling that book is difficult or easy to understand, I am not questioning. Now, students themselves give suggestions to the teacher who is teaching from past 20 years Vedanta. And she is also 18 years, she is coming to my classes. Idu veda enna prarabdham veno sollunga. I am not telling that is asking is wrong. That means the student is not knowing this anya vacho viglapanamiti, not knowing what to do. Not attending consistently. That is the problem. If they attend consistently, they never ask like that. Those who comes once in a while, like supervisors madri, edo selected class, that is called selected amnesia nu solluva. Avanku pudichina class da varuma. They select convenient day, adi kuda. Avangalukku convenient day varum, and subject thevaya illaya adu vera vishayam. எந்த கன்வீனியன்ட் டே இருக்கோ நமக்கு அந்த கிளாஸுக்கு மாத்திரம் போகலாம். ஒரு வாட்டி சுவாமின்னு பார்த்துட்டு வரலாம் அப்பப்போ. ஃபார் ஹூஸ் சேக் யூ ஆர் ஸ்டடியிங் சாஸ்திர. பிரஸ்தானத்ரயம் தாண்டி போகக்கூடாது. அதுதான். இஃப் எட் ஆல் வி டேக் பாகவதம், பாரதம், தட் ஆல்சோ கனெக்டட் டு திஸ் சப்ஜெக்ட் ஓன்லி யூ ஹாவ் டு டேக். தட்ஸ் வை ஐ டுக் இன் பாகவதம் ஒன் பிளேஸ், கபில கீதா ஐ டுக். Totally, fully Vedanta. That subject we can take if at all people are interested. Why I take that also? Once in a while to attract people. Bhagavatam சொன்ன புதுசா கொஞ்சம் பேர் வருவான்னு சொல்லுவேன். அதே சப்ஜெக்ட் தான். Same subject I talk. No new subjects. Even if I go to Mahabharata also, I select such a portion only. Shanti Parva I take, Moksha Parva I take, Bhishma Sandesha என்னமோன்னு வந்துட்டார் நிறைய பேர். Bhishma taught what in Moksha Parva? Full and full Vedanta. Vishnu Sahasranama also, if I start first half full, afterwards half, then 1/4. I go deep into Vedanta. Based on Shankara Bhashya I took. Then slowly, by gradually, people come down. So this is what happens, people. Anyhow, that is what Brihadaranyaka Upanishad warning everyone, every Vedantic student. 108, page number 280. Another quotation from Gita Smriti. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye janah paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. Familiar shloka, 9th chapter, 22nd shloka. This shloka interpreted in two ways. One is normal Saguna Ishvara Bhakti people in Moolam, we took that meaning. But here Vidyaranya want to present in a Vedantic meaning he want to give here. This is only for Nididhyasanam, ee shlokam. This is a Nididhyasana shloka. A Nididhyasu, the practitioner of Nididhyasanam, Ananyaha, Chintayantaha means Nididhyasanam Kurvantaha. The one who does Nididhyasanam on what? Ananya. Anyaha means different. Na anyaha, ananyaha means ekagra darshinaha, aikya darshinaha, not ekagra, aikya darshinaha, abheda buddhiman ityarthaha, ananyaha, ananyaha, bahuvachanam. Ananyaha, aikya darshinaha, jivatma, paramatma, aikya jnaninaha, abheda darshinam, abheda buddhiman. Mam chintayantaha, ye mam chintayantaha. Whoever, mam means here, kutastha chaitanyam. Ye janaha, who have done Sravana, Manana, Nididhyasanam, and who dropped the Bheda Buddhi, who dropped that samsari buddhi. Ye janaha, paryupasate. Paryupasana means here Brahmabhyasanam, Nididhyasanam karoti. Paryupasate Brahmabhyasarupa Nididhyasanam karoti. Whoever performs Brahmabhyasarupa Nididhyasanam, Tesham Nityayuktanam. Of those people who are totally thinking about my higher nature as their higher nature, who are all thinking about Paramatmam, the Satchit Ananda, the same Satchit Ananda is their nature also, Nitya Yuktanam. Of those people, Yogakshemam aham vahami. I take care of their yoga and kshema, life insurance policy. I take care of their life insurance policy and artham. Apraptasya praptihi praptasya rakshanam. Apraptasya praptihi means they will get what they have not attained. They will get yogaha, acquisition of that thing what they have not already acquired. That is called yogaha. That also I will take care of, Lord Krishna says. Kshema means after acquiring, that its protection, its security has to be taken care of. That also I will take care of, Lord Krishna says. Yoga apraptasya praptihi means jnanasya danam aham karomi. Aham vahami. Jnana deepena bhasvata, he said, I illumine the knowledge in their intellect. Bhagavan said. Therefore, jnanasya danam yogaha. Jnanasya danam aham vahami. I give self-knowledge to them. Then, jnanasya rakshanam api aham karomi. Aham vahami. I will take care of that jnanam. I will remove that viparita bhavana also. I will help them to assimilate the teaching also. That is jnanasya rakshanam. That is called praptasya rakshanam. Jnana praptihi abhavati kila. Tasmat jnana rakshanam aham karomi. It should not go away by summer heat. Appadi pokudadu illaya. So Bhagavan kaapathuvar. So that's why the teacher can the camp, sadhana camp vechi, nee sadhana camp po, summer la evaporate ahakudadu, poi padi enna. Madri edo or avakasham, the opportunity Bhagavan provides. Yoga kshemam aham vahami, vahamyaham. This is smriti support. Now, next shloka. 109. Iti shruti smriti nityam आत्मन्येकाग्रतां धियः विधत्तो विपरीतायाः भावनाया क्षयाय हि. Having said, quoted that Shruti Smriti iti. Iti means in this manner. In this manner means as given in 107 and 108. Shruti Smriti Vakyena. Nityam, always. Dhiyaha nityam atmani ekagratam. Vidhatte. This Shruti Smriti, Brihadaranyaka and Bhagavad Gita, these two slokas mentioned above, both of them are doing what? What for those slokas and mantras are mentioned by the Upanishad and Gita? Only for Dhiyaha Nityam Vidhatte. For the purpose of focusing Dhiyaha, one's own mind. Atmani ekagratam means Atma Chintanam. Not once in a week. Even teacher teaches once in a week. You have to think other days also. Not daily once. Nityam anna daily once. All the time. Atma Chintanam, may you focusing on Atma in the mind. Focusing on the Atma in the mind is vidhatte, prescribed by the Shastra. Dadhati, dhattaha, dadhati. Vidhadati, vidhattaha, vidhadati. Shastra prescribes. For what purpose? Viparitayaha bhavanayaha kshayayahi. Kshayaya, tadarthi chaturthi, for the sake of, for the elimination of, viparitayaha bhavanayaha, for the elimination of that viparita bhavana, for the elimination of that viparita bhavana. Viparitayaha bhavanayaha is Shashti vibhakti. Now these two slokas, Smriti and Shruti, mentioned for the removal of Viparita Bhavana. Therefore, daily chant Ananyas Chintayanto Mam Ye Jana Paryupasate. Nididhyasana Bandinde Rakanu. Next shloka. Yad yatha vartate tasyam tattvam hitvanyathatvadhihim viparita bhavana syat pitradavarithiryatham. Anatma mithyatvam must be done by a student. Anatma mithyatvam. Sthula sharira mithyatvam Rupa Dhyanam, Sukshma Sharira Mithyatva Dhyanam is called Nididhyasanam. Sthula Shariram Mithyana, Sukshma Shariram Mithya. That's why Nirvana Shatkam. Mano Buddhi Ankara Chittani Naham. Tune Nanna Irka Swamini Anna. Tune. Not for tune. You have to attune. Not for tune you are singing. You have to attune with the meaning of that Nirvana Shatkam. Vidya yatha yadi yat yatha vartate. Now in this shloka he is going to talk about Viparita Bhavana. What is Viparita Bhavana? Definition. Whatever we call adhyasa before, that alone is called Viparita Bhavana. Atasmin tad buddhihi. Atasmin tad buddhihi. Whatever is the cause of worry, you have to eliminate that first. Whatever is the cause of worry, you have to eliminate in the form of falsification. Whatever is the cause of worry, you bring that and do analysis, diagnosis, and put that in a dustbin. What type of dustbin? Our dustbin is what? Mithyatva Nischaya dustbin. I keep one dustbin ready. Invisible dustbin. Mithyatva Nischaya dustbin. I put Deha, Manas, Jagat, everything. Mithyatva Nischayam. What is that Viparita Bhavana? Look into the shloka. Yat yatha vartate tasya tattvam hitva anyathatvam dhihi. Yat yatha vartate, that which exists, yatha, that which exists as it is, like Rajju Sarpa. Rajju, rope is there, rope is existing. But what I do, I remove the Rajjutvam. Yat yatha vartate, that Rajju is existing as Rajju. Tasya tattvam, its nature, its reality, I remove hitva, having given up, having missed that tattvam, its nature, Rajju tattvam. Anyathatva dihi, I take it as something else. I miss the truth and take it as something else. That is called mistake. What is the name of mistake, Mistake. In Mandukya language, agrahanam, anyatha grahanam. Non-apprehension, misapprehension. Agrahana means non-apprehension. Agrahana means I am not taking the rope as rope, first step. There is a rope. I am not taking rope as rope. That means I am missing the rope. The next step what? Once I miss to take the rope as rope, I take it as something else. What is that something else? Close to that shape of that rope. Close to that shape of rope. Where is my rope? Somewhere else. That rope, I take it as sarpatvam. Sarpa iti bhramtihi anyatha grahanam. Misapprehension. Non-apprehension leads to misapprehension. Agrahanam leads to anyatha grahanam. That is the meaning. That is the viparita bhavana. That is called adhyasa. That is called viparyaya. Yat yatha vartate tasya tattvam hitva, having given up that, anyathatvam dhihi. Dhihi means here he takes it perception anartham, cognition. Perception or cognition. Viparita bhavana syat. That alone is called viparita bhavana. Tannai atmavaga arindu kollamal, tannai appavaga arindu kolvadu. Tannai atmaga na satchitanandamaga arindu kollamal, tannai ammavaga arindu kolvadu. Extra, etc. Okay. Viparita bhavana. For example, he gives yatha, second line, last word, yatha, just as pitradau aridhihi putrasya. One son look at his father as an enemy. Pitradau, adipadat amma. Father, pati iti pitra, pituhu. Pati iti pita, the one who protects is called father. Protecting father he is taking as an enemy. Pitradau, ari means enemy. Enemy buddhihi, setru buddhihi. Mata is called mata because of mati iti mataha. Mataha illa, mati iti mata. Larkarantam. Mati means the one who measures food and give to me. When I was young, a month's baby, the mother is the one who quantity measures and gives to me. That is why she is called Mata. Ma means to measure. The one who measures the food and give milk, how much to give food, she knows. That's why Mata. Such a Mata, such a Pita, this son looks like what? Enemy. Or Setru Madri Pakarane. Ididane Viparita Bhavana. A father who protected you from the mother's womb, he is protecting you. Till today he is protecting you, mother is protecting you. How can you see them as enemies? This is a Viparita Bhavana, modern example. Correct? Appo sonnar Vidyaranyar, ippudu nalla shoot agum. Not for all your children. Your children are golden. Okay. Some children I am telling, some people. Like that. Atma dehadhi bhinnoyam Midhya chedam jagatayo Dehadhyatmatva satyatva Dhiviparyaya bhavana. Subjective level Viparyaya bhavana, Viparita bhavana, objective level Viparita bhavana. In the previous shloka, what is Viparita bhavana? He explained and gave the example. Now he gives the Darshtanta, how that Viparita bhavana in our day-to-day activities we are doing. Dehatma bhavana, Viparita bhavana. Number 1, subjective level. Dehatma bhavana. The thought entertaining that I am this body, mind complex. Instead of taking myself as Atma, upon me the Atma, I superimpose Dehatvam and Manaha. I am this body, I am this mind. Manasaha, Dehamaha. Eduthukolvadu, Tannai. This is called subjective level adhyasa, Viparita bhavana. Atma dehadhi bhinnam ayam. Ayam Atma dehadhi bhinnam. It is a bhinnam, different. But what I do, I miss that I am different from the body, mind complex, but I take it as body, mind, myself. Then what? Jagattaha mithya idam. Idam jagat mithya. This world is mithya. Atma is different from the body, mind. That is fact. Number 1. This jagat world, what I am seeing in front of me is mithya, unreal. But what I do, I superimpose that body, mind complex upon me. I say, I am this body, I am this mind, I am having this problem, that problem. Then this world is giving problem to me, this world is real. This is the drama going on and on and on. Objective level superimposition, subjective level superimposition. More in the next class. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.